Hello, let's talk about how can find a postdoc in UK. So I will briefly explain that how can find a postdoc opportunity in UK and then how can apply for that postdoc, like how to fill the application form, how to get ready for the interview, what sort of documents they're looking for to submit in applying. So going in detail, I will share my own experience. First of all, like how I find a postdoc in UK university. So there are different sources from where you can find a postdoc opportunity in UK. Number one is that you have links there, like your friends are there, your seniors are there, your juniors are there, or you are regularly checking uh, UK different academic websites. And one another way is that like you shortlist universities, that these universities in UK are good in my research area, that your research area, and then you select universities that in this university the research groups are doing very good research work in my research area. So then like you shortlist universities, and in those universities when you go to their website and check, there is an option that set alert, and when you click on that set alert, they will ask you to enter your email. So then you enter your email address, and when you take set alert, so your email is saved in the university website, and whenever in research or academic or faculty or job opportunity is advertised in that university, so as your email is already saved there, you will get a notification, you will receive a notification about that job from that university. So the experience I have, I did the same. I set alert for few universities that are doing good research in my research area, and then regularly I was receiving email that this job is advertised, this is advertised, this position is open now. But like there are all type of jobs are coming, so those jobs that were not relevant to my field, I just skip it, and those ones that were relevant to my field and research position what I was looking for, so that were, then I applied for that. So in the application form, apply was online. You need to submit all the documents and everything online, and in the online application there are many documents that they asking for, like they asked for to submit your CV, and besides that to submit a cover letter. And they also in UK university, they also mostly asking about to submit 2 to 3 referees detail, because at the interview phase they are contacting those referees about you to get some comments about you from the referees. But in applying in UK universities, there is one more thing, and that is that in there is some questions, and in those questions they are asking, there is some questions, and in those questions they are asking, like they are trying to know more about you, and they are like digging deep to find more information about you, about your research field, and the work you already have done in that research. So then you have to handle all those questions carefully, one by one, and submit all those required documents before the due date. So when I submit all those documents, around after a month, I received an email that you have been shortlisted for interview, and they shared me like at this date, at this time will be your interview on MS Team. So then and then this was also mentioned that in the interview will be in two phases. One is that you will do 10-minute presentation, and after that will be question and answer session, Q&A session. So happened the same. I prepared a PPT about my work for 10 minutes, and in 10 minutes presentation, I think I have already a YouTube a video about this, but will briefly mention again that in 10-minute presentation hardly you can like present 4 slides, not more than 4 main slides. Like uh, it's okay if you introduction, title slide, besides that mm, uh, outline slide, besides that thank you and mentioning research papers. So that's the last slide. So in total will be around 7 to 8 slides, but the main slides about research are 4, not more than 4, because in 10 minutes if spending uh, 1.5 to 2.5 or 2 minutes on one slide and explaining, so main should be 4 slides. And after presentation there were 5 members in the panel, and those 5 members were from different background. One was like from HR side, senior person. One was the main supervisor. Another was like the director of research group. uh, Another was like from theoretical side, simulation side. They all were asking different questions. And after the interview they told me that we will be in contact, and will let you know hopefully in around 2 weeks time. So in after 2 weeks I received the email, and there were 2 positions. So at one position I was selected as a postdoc. So this was brief about my own experience, like how I applied and how I found the opportunity for postdoc. And another is that like how I applied, and after that how the interview was conducted, and how all these things went smoothly. So this was around in total this was around 1.5 month process. After the closing date is after the closing date I received an email for interview after a month, and then after interview after 2 weeks I received an email about the selection. But in UK this process is a bit faster, but not in all universities, it depends. And in different countries this process depends. In some countries is very fast, in some countries is slow, but it also depends about the professor and their position, that how in urgency they need a postdoc candidate for this position. Because sometimes the postdoc is advertised freshly, like a professor has a supervisor has a new funding, and he or she is looking for to hire someone, that's like a fresh induction. Sometime the project is ongoing, like this project being run so far by around a year or more than a year, and a postdoc student was working there, and then he or she left, maybe joined some other position, maybe just left, maybe different reasons. But what I'm trying to say, like, that post is absent, that seat is empty, then the supervisor again recruits someone for that position. So what I'm trying to say is, in this case, when that position is in between empty, so the professor is looking for someone, for suitable candidates, that post, that seat should be occupied very quickly, because the project is ongoing, and there is like no one to carry it on. So in this case is very fast. So this was my experience. So I will conclude that how can find a postdoc position. So there are different links, different sources. Number one is to set alerts in university websites. Another is to regularly check UK websites, universities websites, and mostly academia.ac. That's in this website, that's a UK academic website. There are a lot of opportunities being advertising regularly. And besides this, like, be a member of different postdoc and PhD groups, in which different positions are regularly posted by different members. And mostly what I found is mostly is like Facebook groups, postdoc, PhD, and researcher groups. And besides this, to like keep in close contact with your friends, your fellows are either junior or senior, and different from those different friends, like they are working in different research groups, or they are faculty members in universities. So can also say, like, a word of mouth, like they can text you or they can forward you something. Oh, this is a postdoc position and you are looking for a postdoc position, so why not gonna and apply for this. So all these are different sources and links by which can apply for a postdoc. And in some countries there are some very special postdocs, and those postdocs are regularly advertised and cycle around the year. I will give you just two examples. Like, for example, in Japan, GSPS postdoc is regularly advertised each year, and such as like in Canada, Benting postdoc is regularly advertised each year. And besides that, like in Europe, is Marie Curie Skłodowska postdoctoral fellowship, that's regularly advertised. So some postdocs are regularly advertised, and applying for that is getting ready and preparing all the required paperwork. And some postdocs are coming on the spot in research groups, and it's advertised by the supervisor. And some postdocs are mostly, like in China, they are mostly not that much openly advertised, but from links to links, from students, from research group members, can find about that and can apply for the postdoc. So this was about just briefly how to find a postdoc opportunity, and then how to apply for a postdoc in UK. So I shared my own experience, hope it will help you. And if there is some question, so can drop me an email or may ask in comments. I will try to answer it. Thank you. Bye bye.